Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I would like to share with you a very exciting game played by Artiom Samsonkin against Hikaru Nakamura. This game was played in 2009 at Toronto Open. Now let's see what happened on the board. Samsonkin started the game with e4 and c5 by Nakamura, Sicilian defense, knight f3 e6, knight c3 a6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, and queen c7. We have the counter variation, bishop d3, bishop e7, white castles kingside, knight f6, a4, what is preventing any advancement on the queen side, b6, queen e2. With this clever move, white renews the threat of e5. That's why we see d6 by Nakamura, and here we go f4, bishop b7, bishop d2, knight d7, rook e1. White has centralized all his pieces and is ready to step on the 5th rank, knight c5. But first we see b4. White is kicking away black knight from this active c5 square, but is doing it in the cost of giving away the light squared bishop. Knight takes d3, c takes d3, and knight d7, which is a mistake. It was better to castle kingside and keep this d7 square for the queen. But in the game we see knight d7, and after rook c1, black is in trouble. Right now the threat is knight d5 followed by knight c7 check. That's why Nakamura moved away his queen from the c file, but now comes the f pawn, f5. e5, Nakamura wants to keep the center closed, but here we go. Knight e6 is on the board, after which black is in trouble. Look at this majestic knight on e6 square, attacking both black queen and the pawn on g7. F takes e6, Nakamura accepted the sacrifice, but with this move, Nakamura weakened his kingside, and here comes the queen, queen h5 check, g6, f takes g6, and this is becoming very scary. Knight f6, but now comes g7 check. Now if knight takes h5, then this is simple. White will win the rook and will promote his pawn to rook queen. That's why after g7 check, Nakamura played king d7 and queen f7. Right now both pieces are hanging. We see queen e8, a very cunning move. Now if you capture on h8 and promote your pawn to a queen, then black can win white queen on f7, thus trapping white queen. This is going to be winning for black. That's why after queen e8, Artiom Samsonkin made a powerful move. Can you find his next move? Ready? Of course, here this simple rook takes f6 is also winning. This should be winning. But after queen e8, Samsonkin actually made the most beautiful move. He captured on h8 and promoted his pawn to a knight. Look at this powerful move, and at the same time protected the queen. Queen takes h8, knight e2, b5, now comes bishop g5, queen g8, and rook takes f6. This is a total destruction, guys. In return, Nakamura won the bishop on g5, but now comes queen takes e6 check, king d8, and another powerful move. Can you find Samsonkin's next move? Ready? This time he played rook c7. The second rook is also penetrating black's camp, and it's over. I think that this is one of the rarest games where Nakamura's position collapsed so early. Queen e3 check was played, but let's see what if king takes c7. Then in this case, white can easily announce a checkmate after a few more moves. And then rook takes d8, checkmate. That's why in the game after rook c7 we see queen e3 check, king f1. Of course, king h1 is also playable, is even stronger. King takes c7 and queen takes e7 check, king b6, queen takes d6 check, king a7, and after queen c7, finally Nakamura resigned. Right now the threat is checkmate into, for example, if we move like h5. Can you find mate into? Ready? Well, white can capture on a6, and if king takes a6, then queen a5 checkmate. That's why understanding that his position is hopeless after queen c7, Nakamura resigned. A very impressive game played by Artiom Samsonkin. At the time of this game, his rating was 2379 and Nakamura's rating was 2701. So this was definitely a huge shock for Nakamura to lose in a game against such a lower rated player. Of course, one thing is sure, that Samsonkin played a great game. Nakamura made a mistake, and in a very clever way, Samsonkin managed to organize his attack and crush Nakamura. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this game. For more games, consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you in the next video.